Hey there, this is Scott Fardulis, and I want to thank you for tuning in to this portion of the video venue training. I've been asked to talk a little bit about the mindset or the concept of making money, the starting point of making money with Youngevity. And the first thing that always pops up for me is something that probably a lot of people don't think about, and it's getting into the right mindset to give yourself permission to actually make money. The thing that comes to mind first for me is simply the affirmation statements. You know, those I am statements. I am worthy. I am good enough. I'm attractive enough. Everyone's going to want to be in business with me. I'm really great at making money. I attract money everywhere I go, and everybody comes to me for advice around making money. Could you imagine if that was actually your belief system? And for so many people, we doubt the concept of network marketing or even the compensation plans associated with companies like Youngevity. Listen, I'm proud, I'm ecstatic, I'm thrilled about the compensation plan that's associated with Youngevity. As a matter of fact, oftentimes I go to bed at night and I'm thankful to God for the compensation plan that we actually have. Whether I understand it or not, all the little idiosyncrasies and the macro concepts of making money with the comp plan, the thing that I remind myself is it works, whether I really fully understand it or not. Isn't it interesting how a lot of things work, whether we understand them in life or not? And the same is going to be true for your experience with making money with Youngevity. Listen, it's robust. Some really smart people programmed this compensation plan, and it's been tried and true and tested now for 2 decades. So it works, it's thrilling, it's amazing in every way, shape, and form. So I just want you to start thinking right now that you deserve to make money, you're going to have lots of money, and money is going to be flowing your way before you know it. But obviously, there's action steps that have to match that mindset. There's certain things that we have to fundamentally do. And so I think about the 3 money-making activities inside of Youngevity. There's a lot of things that people say that they do during the course of the day, but I want you to open up your calendar, open up your schedule, and look at all the things that you busy yourself with every day. So if you really want to make money, rather than just putting busyness onto your schedule, put practical things onto your schedule that actually allow you to make money in the compensation plan. Let me give you an example. What if you were to make a list of the people that you would like to have making money along with you? So since people, and a lot of people, can potentially make money with you inside of the compensation plan with Youngevity, what if you were to make a list of people that would actually have the right to do that? So you do have a little bit of control over this because, in fact, you can pick anybody that you want to make money along with you. So if you can pick anybody you want to, who do you think that should be? Well, I'd encourage you to not limit people and to not, play the judge or the jury over who is the right person to make the money. As a matter of fact, there's a philosophy that says the people that you think will make money maybe won't, and the people that you think won't make money really will. So the point there is no one ever knows. All that we have the responsibility to do is to invite people and to ask them if they're at a place in their life to whether they're interested in making money with you. So that's why the list is really important. So I would say this: if you don't have a list, you don't have a business. You have no shot. You have no potential. You won't make money in Youngevity without a list. Would you go around in life just haphazardly doing anything? I would say that most successful people have a plan and they have a strategy. So here's mine. I have 3 money-making activities that I share with everybody. And if you've heard these before, it'll sound like a broken record to you because you've heard me say them over and over and over again as long as you've known me. But if we're new to each other and we're just getting connected or acquainted, then you're going to appreciate knowing what other successful people in Youngevity already know about making money. Money-making activity number 1 is to invite. And so the question demands, invite to what? Well, you need to invite them into seeing information, into having a relationship with not just yourself, but other really successful people in the company. This is paramount for people's mindset about how they're going to make money. Their confidence levels are boosted. And so once you understand that that's the way the business world works, if you have an idea, a concept, a business model, anything at all that you're looking to start, one of the first things that people ask you for is a plan, an executive summary, if you will. Well, that's what us showing the plan to people really means. So you want to invite people to see information and learn the story of Youngevity. See, what's powerful about this story is it's like 2 worlds colliding. We've got the Amazon model, and then we've got the Whole Foods model where we control products internally to guarantee product quality. And when those 2 things collide, we have an unbelievable business model already proven. But conceptually, what I want you to think about when it comes time for you to understand how you're going to make money, the difference between Youngevity And what we've created as a business model between us and, say, an Amazon/Whole Foods Market is that we pay commissions and they don't. So could you imagine that if you built a team of people and all you did was throw people in the direction of shopping at Whole Foods or Amazon, and they made an agreement with you that they'd pay you somewhere between 2 and 10% every time you referred people to go shopping there? Could you imagine how successful that model would be? Well, that's exactly what we've done. Youngevity.com conceptually has that idea and that premise, if you will, baked into their business model, and we have the ability to make unlimited commissions from an income standpoint. I love that. So wouldn't that be a cool story to tell? That's the story you get to tell when you're inviting people. Number 2, money-making activity is after the invite, you're showing them these details. We just talked about that a second ago, but I wanted to make sure that you understood number 2 is showing. So now that you've showed them information, the third step is to actually strategize. So you have invite, you have show, and you have strategize. Well, strategize with what? What's the strategy look like when it comes to making money? Well, there's a lot of steps that go into this process, and Youngevity's done a brilliant job of simplifying this system and putting tools and resources at your fingertips that allow you to replicate and duplicate and take the same exact yellow brick road path to success when it comes to making money. We take all the guesswork out. So it's not like this person heads down this path and another person heads down this completely different path over here. These paths don't all end up at the same place. You know what they've taught you in school is the same thing they taught me. The straightest or the fastest distance, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So you want to keep people from wandering all over creation and wasting time when it comes to making money. You want people to make money as quickly as they possibly can in their journey to success through Youngevity. So we have this brilliant website. It's called youngevityuniversity.com. And when you go there, you'll understand that I'm actually training and sharing information on step number 5 right now. So there's other great steps in this journey. We're parked on step number 5, and it's my job today to make sure that you understand that not only can you go to this site for the macro details, but that you get in the right mind frame and the right mindset so that you have the ability to make money. Got it? Easy as 1, 2, 3. Invite, show, and then strategize. So now you're making sure that everybody is familiar with those different steps through Youngevity University. Make sure that all the people's questions are answered and that there's no confusion whatsoever about those steps, or in particular, how people make money through the compensation plan. So here's the thing. Now that you're building a team, do you really have any idea, speaking of judging, do you have any idea whether the first person you talk to is going to be interested, or maybe the 15th person that you talk to is going to be interested? And so here's the challenge for most people. Since we don't really know whether it's person number 1 or person number 15, oftentimes our minds go to the place of negativity. We'll say, oh, it's probably going to take me 100 people or 500 people. I don't even know that many people. And so that negative talk prevents us from taking action because we convince ourselves that it's going to be a long haul to find people that will help us be successful. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's just a matter of thinking. See, here's my thought process. I actually believe, and I convince myself, and I do the self-talk with all those I am statements. I really believe the next person I talk to is the magical person. That the next person I talk to is going to be overwhelmed and say, yes, absolutely, this makes so much sense. I'm so thrilled that you picked me out of all the people. How did you know I was praying or wishing or wanting or desiring? Just last night, I was on my knees. This morning, I woke up crying, and I just was saying, what gives? And then you showed up. You see, I believe that that's what happens when I talk to the very next person. What if you believe the same thing? If that was your thought process, could you imagine how much more inclined you'd be to talk and speak to the very next person? See, I think that if you knew for sure that the person that you would talk to next would be the 5-star, the 4-star, the next ambassador in the company, you'd talk to them really, really quickly. And so if you knew that the 15th person from now was the magic person, and you knew for a fact that they would be, how long would it take you to go through the first 14 people so you could get to that 15th person? If you knew for a fact it was number 15, you'd move through those 14 people as quickly as you possibly could, because we don't want to waste time if we don't have to. Do you see the mindset when it comes to making money? So once again, I just remind you, whether you understand the macro details of the compensation plan, just know this: the faster you get into the money-making activities, invite, show, and strategize, is the sooner the compensation plan will start working for you. And if you just put people in front of the information in that flow, and you get help in the form of third-party, higher authority experts, they will help you fill in the gaps of everything that you might find yourself having a shortcoming in. So that's my advice to you guys. In closing to this segment, I would like to encourage you to do a couple things. Understand that there are systems in place right now that are designed to help you make money a little bit faster. Take, for example, the Rev 90 Challenge. The Rev 90 Challenge is a powerful community and group of people that are focused on fitness. And if you'll go to the Facebook page, Rev 90 Challenge, then you can fit yourself into that community. You'll find that there's all kinds of people in there, all walks of life, that are dedicated to being in the best shape of their lives, externally as well as internally, mentally as well as physically. And you'll find a lot of support inside that group. And we're moving a lot of product on your behalf through that community, all kinds of product. So join that Facebook page if you're so inclined. And also, when it comes to teaching, mentoring, guiding, educating, mentoring, we will have in May, early on in May, you can go to this website for the details. Go to ygleadershipmastery.com and notice that a lot of 5-stars and ambassadors and corporate team members are all coming together, raining down on Rocky Mountain National Park at the YMCA early in 2018. And we're going to teach the best of the skills for making money and growing an extraordinary team. We'd love to see you there, but you're going to need to go there now and register, because seats are filling up and they will sell out. So we'd love to see you there, and don't take it for granted that it's a privilege to be there, not a right. So it's a privilege to be at an event like Leadership Mastery, ygleadershipmastery.com. Have a beautiful day, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.